Hello everybody and welcome to The Roast. This is a very realistic coffee shop simulator where we've got a little bit of shopkeeper sim in it and a little bit of stressy coffee shop making sim in it. So it's like a combination of the two, and they jam themselves together and put themselves into this pretty quaint little colourful European looking town. So let's jump in and do the tutorial because I feel like we're going to need to see it. It's actually quite a complex, in-depth kind of game, and it takes a little bit of getting used to. So let's do the tutorial. So the first thing we need to do is not be in there. We need to be at our computer, and we need to order some coffee beans. Lovely. So then we've got an incoming delivery, which shows down the bottom left there, and the magical invisible car drops it off. We can put these coffee beans then onto the shelf and close up the box, and then we've got a little bin out here. Lovely. So I can use the sign to open my shop, which is something I probably will forget to do and wonder why I've got no customers. Okay, so then we need to wait for a customer to come in. So it won't take them too long. I'll wait a second. I wonder who it's going to be. This guy? No. This guy? It looks like he's coming this way. Ah, it looks like it's the green jumper lady won the race. Okay, so green jumper lady wants a filter coffee, medium, cash, and she wants to eat in. You have to remember all of those things. It's a lot to remember. And you also have to remember whether the filter coffees are medium or large. She wants medium. She wants cash. Add to billing, process payment. And I imagine that as this gets more into the game, you're going to get more complex orders as well, which is going to be wonderful. So we need to give her $18 of change. And press E to confirm. Lovely. So then we got to take the receipt. We've got to get a tray. And we've got to add the receipt to the tray, so the customer knows that they have to wait. So then we need to grab a coffee pack and we got to put it in here. Then we put the coffee in the bin. Okay, it's not, I have had a practice at this tutorial. It is complicated if you don't know what you're doing. So if you think I'm being really proficient here, that's why. So hold E and select the filter grind. So that one. So you've got single espresso, double espresso, and you've got the coffee filter. So you want the one that looks like a coffee machine. Okay. Wait for that to finish. So you get to chill for a second. Once it's finished, you pop that in the filter coffee maker. Which kind of needs a filter in it first. And you put the coffee in. Put that back down. Then we need to get a water jug. Turn the tap on, fill it up. See, I do love how realistic this is, but it's also a bit of a learning curve. Put that in, you can put the jug back down. You can even put it by the sink if you want. That might be a good place to keep it. Then we want to hit on and it will start putting the filter coffee through. The customer wanted medium, so we want a medium cup, and we're going to want a lid to put on top of it as well. So I may as well get those ready while the thing is doing its filtery goodness. And once it has done its filtery goodness, you get 1.6 litres. So it'll last a few customers if you're quick at serving the customers, but if you are not quick enough, it'll go stale, and you've got to pull the whole thing down the sink, empty it all out, change the filter. So then we just want to go ding. The lid on. Perfect. Pick up the tray, give to customer. She is very happy. Serving temperature is right. The lid's on. We did the right thing. So we got all the good EXP bonuses. And as we level up, I imagine we're going to start getting more recipes and things like that. We're going to wait for our next customer. It's slow in the tutorial. We would have a customer by now in the real thing. So, okay. Hello, wetsuit lady or like No, that's more like just athletic lady, athletic wear lady. Okay, so card to go espresso. Espresso, card, process payment. You don't need to know about to go or sit in actually until you go towards getting the bags and things ready. So I imagine that as I get more used to it, it's going to be easier for me to do. So I have to pick this thing up. Why is there a dog outside? A lady seems to be bothered by a dog. I'm not sure what went on there. Okay, so then we want to have a single espresso. It'll just pour the exact right amount out. We go over to the tamping machine. We tamp it. We put it in there. We get the right size cup, which is an espresso cup. We press single espresso. We left click to fill. We stop on the line. We put a lid on the top even. A cup on the top. Right click to pick the bag up and left click to give it to the customer. Simples. Then we've got to wait for the end of the shift, which it's sped up now to do that for us. And one thing I'd like to do before we open tomorrow, I'd like to get filter coffee on the go. That will probably be stale by the morning, so that'll need cleaning out. Maybe at the end of the night, that's something I should do, just like clean the coffee out of the filter. And then I go on my bike to end the day. So we're going on the bike to go home. Okay, so we made $7.75 profit that day. Wonderful. So now is our first proper day. We have completed the tutorial. We are very, very low on medium and little cups, and we're a bit low on lids. So I'm just going to see if we can order those before we start. Accessories. Yeah, so let's get some more cup lids, some more espresso cups, and some more medium cups. We've still got beans in the thing. In fact, no, I'm going to get more coffee as well. So we're going to spend $30. We have plenty of money for that. So we'll get all of the things that I think we're going to need throughout the day. I'm going to start on some filter coffee. Fill that jug up. And then we'll bring the boxes of cups inside and we'll restock them before we start. So no one's going to be, I'm not going to be trying to like stock cups while they're waiting. Hopefully that'll be enough. Where are the cup lids that I ordered? Oh, they're all in the box. Okay, let's put them all out on this. Okay, so they all came in the same box. I'm going to take that box and I'm going to put that in the bin, because we want to keep things tidy. And then I've got a box that has the beans in it. And I imagine if I had ordered more than one beans, there would be more than one beans in there. But I only want to have one spare for now. That should be fine. Right. And then I'm going to turn off the tap, take the water, and I'm going to pop that into the... Oh, actually, you need to change the filter, won't we? Hang on a sec. So filter comes out, filter goes in bin, new filter goes in. This is why I think this is a good thing to do before we open. Then coffee goes in. Then water goes in. And then maybe even I could start that when it's like when someone actually orders a filter coffee. That might be good. So it looks like I have to like take these out one at a time, I think. Unless I can grab the whole thing and just put them all in. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Lovely. And then the spare ones can go maybe on the shelf there. Yes. So we've got lots of shelving for spare bits and pieces. So I don't really want to be doing this one at a time. I want to grab the whole thing and put in as many as I can. And then pop the rest on the shelf. And same for the medium cups. Let's get the... Right click, Sheilab, right click. And then there's a couple left over. We may need to do large cups. I'm not really sure how many we're going to use today, but how many do we have? 1, 2. Oh, we've only got 3 large cups. I feel like that needs another order. I'm going to actually order that separately as well. I just want to make sure I've got everything I need. So we'll just get some large cups too, so that we've got spares of everything. And eventually I'll probably have boxes of the various cups that I can just take off these shelves. That coffee there is stale, needs to be thrown out. I don't know why they're beeping at me. Oh yeah, of course, that'll be the delivery I ordered. Why are you beeping at me? I'm not in the way. I'll throw that in the bin. So I'm probably going to want to, most days, replace all the cups. It doesn't seem like the day moves on. Like you've got all the time in the world to prep before you start. So you probably should take advantage of that. Okay. So you've got all the cups and stuff ready. I can't do anything about like status unprepared, untamped. That's fine. I'll put that in the sink and I can put that there, which basically means everything is where it kind of should be and it's tidy, which I like a lot. Okay, right. I think we're ready to open. Let's try. Coffee snack, sandwich, croissant, and donut. Was I supposed to buy those? I hope no one's going to want those because I don't have them. I didn't realize that was a thing, but we'll see what happens. If they suddenly need a sandwich, a croissant, or a donut, I guess I'll have to try and make one or find one. Okay, first lady is filter coffee. Perfect. So let's start that going while I ring the order up. So she wants to pay on card and she wants to stay inside. So card, filter coffee. Did you want medium or large? Sorry, large. I'm glad I got extra cups then, extra large cups. So pay on card. Lovely. So by that time, the filter coffee's almost done. She wants to pay inside. Receipt down there. Pour the coffee. Boop. Lid on. Give tray to customer. New recipe unlocked, Americano. Check out the barista guide on the computer. Are we going to start needing milk? Why do I feel like we're going to start needing milk? Do we even have a refrigerator for the milk? Why is there a dog? Are you okay? So I guess like I need to like clear up after the customer then. Put the tray back away. Okay, it looks like that's customer number 2 on his way. No? Oh, okay. Nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. Think I'll go and eat worms. Customers? There we go. Got a customer. All right. Okay. So let's have a look at you then. What do you want? You want 1 filter coffee large, cash for here. No croissants today. That's a shame. Ah, well, maybe I should get snacks for tomorrow then. So a large filter coffee and you wanted to pay cash. Beautiful. You needed $14 of change. It was eaten, so that's a tray. No, not the paper bag. The receipt. Receipt there. The filter coffee is still fresh, so I can just completely and utterly pour that straight out. Oh, I've done it in a medium cup. I thought I clicked on the large cup. Gonna make some mistakes though, because I'm newbie. There we are, lovely. So you want a double espresso card for here. So double espresso card. Right, so now we need to start with this doofer. Ah, right, okay, so probably good to keep that to the side then. Is that got... I seem to have stuff in it, so I'm just going to chuck that out because I don't know what it is. So we'll put double espresso. That'll be very, very tall. Tamper down, put that in, get the little tiny, tiny cup. Pour. Boop. I overfilled it a bit. It says it's looking good though. It doesn't say it's perfect. Just went a tiny bit over. But I'll serve it anyway. Apparently missed there. So we've still got a decent amount of stuff from him. So double espresso card to go. No donuts left. Disappointing. Okay, and he wants it to go. So that's going to be that. That. Right, so. Throw that in the bin. Get that there. Get a double. Why is there a dog in here? There shouldn't be a dog in here. Dogs should not be allowed in coffee shops. Well, I don't know. You do get some coffee shops where they aren't allowed, don't you? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I have to throw that away now. You know what I didn't do? I didn't tamp it. I have to start again. I'm silly Billy. I'm sorry, sir. I'll get it sorted, don't you worry. Nearly did it again. I should put the tamper on the other side. That would totally make me remember it. That's going to be the bane of my life, no doubt. I'm going to be there like, why did I forget something? Did I forget something? But it does tell you if something's like a bit off with it. So I guess I'll be able to know quite quickly. Oh, man, I'm terrible at getting the perfect amount into these tiny cups. There you go. Oh, that seemed all right. 36 XP. I can cope with that. I'm wondering whether I should go and order donuts and things, but I think what I'll do is I'll do that tomorrow. They're looking for like sandwiches and donuts and things. I didn't know to order them. They're a bit annoyed by that. Were you cash or yeah? But in a way, it does mean that I get a bit of an easier day to start with for my first day, you know? Okay, so let's take this, throw it in the bin, put it in the grinder, do a single. Do a tamp. Do not forget to tamp. Tamping is important. Get a tiny, tiny, weeny cup. Espresso. Oh, wow. Practice makes perfect there. I forget. Was it for here? Oh, yeah. Okay, it was. I made the coffee and I hadn't done all the receipty nonsense. There you go. Double card eating. Okay, so let's actually start by putting the tray up. So it's card, double. And she wanted donuts as well. So I could have been selling all these other things. However, making the coffee is kind of complex. And like I say, it's kind of cool that I don't have to worry about that. Olivia wants a double. I think I could totally be a barista after this, don't you think? Wouldn't you love me to be your barista who forgets to do the tamping? That was a close call, wasn't it? I nearly did it wrong. Getting a little bit quicker at it as well. You have to kind of compensate for the fact it takes a tiny bit longer. There we go. Okay, 1 espresso cash to go. Espresso cash. Is that right? Oh, day ended. Okay. But we did manage to serve a few customers. That wasn't so bad. There's plates over there, so I imagine I just have to grab a sandwich and stick it on a plate. And that would have given me a lot of extra. Which would have been nice. Let's do a bit of a tidy up. Oh, someone left a tip. Oh, that's nice of them. I'll put away the trays. What's that lady's done? Oh, okay, there's quite a few. I haven't really been clearing up throughout the day, so I guess this is a thing to do at the end of the day. Plenty of tables. Don't know whether this is a sort of game where automation will become a thing, whether you will get help or whether this is the sort of game where you just do it all on your own. With the amount of complexity to making the coffee, I would say they probably won't put automation into it, but I don't know. Let's have a look at the computer actually before we go to our bicycle. I need to have a look at what Americanos are going to be. So latte is lots of milk and creamy, especially with hot water, milder taste. So to do an Americano, I need to put the portafilter under the grinder and pour coffee beans into the grinder. Oh, okay. So depending on whether they want a single or a double Americano, you do 1 or 2 espresso. Then you tamp. You put it under the espresso spout. Okay, so I'm effectively making an espresso. But then I figure what I probably need is... Oh, barista training. Right, okay. Oh, it shows you a video of what to do. I love it. Okay, so you put that in and you do a single shot. I figure you're probably going to have like a large or it won't be an espresso cup. It'll be a large or a medium cup. Put that in. Yeah, look, they put a big cup in. So that'll be the amount for the espresso. And then hot water. And you fill it up the rest of the way with the hot water. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. I love that they put videos in of how to do it. That's amazing. Wish I'd realised that before. And then lattes at level 3. It's only the demo, so we might not be able to do much beyond lattes. Okay, well, let's get on the bike for the end of the day. So we made $57 of profit at least. We served 6 customers, 2 were unhappy, and 4 were very happy. Well, that'll do for me for now, because like I say, it took a bit of learning, that one. It's still okay for a lot of the cups. We used quite a few of the large ones, but I do still have quite a lot of those left. So let's grab them. I'm so bad at that. Like, everyone wanted a large cup, I swear. I don't know if I can put that one there. If not, I'll pop it on the side and we can use it first. Yeah, just put it by the side there. Okay, so the coffee pot will have gone stale, so we want to pour that out to start with. Then I figure we're probably going to want to make some more filter coffee. Then I'm going to, while that filters and everything, I'm going to go and order some like croissants and some sandwiches and some donuts. Because they seemed to want those and I seemed to not have them, which sucked. So I'm just going to sort out the coffee while the... So I'm going to want to take the filter out. Put that in the bin. Get a new filter. What? Oh. I apparently need more filters for the coffee. Okay. Well, this is why we sort these things out at the beginning. Filters. Alright, well, let's get the tray of donuts and things and put them all into the cabinet, I figure. Okay. And again, I wonder if they're going to be fresh and stale. So I wonder if, like, you're only going to want a certain amount. Oh, there's my coffee filters. Lovely. How do I, like... Oh, I see. Put one in there. I'll see if I can grab it and put it somewhere more useful, like there. So that's where I would expect it to be. Okay, so we've got our coffee filters. I'll fill up the jug. And I want to have a look at the pastries and see, like... Yeah, so we've got 3 hours life on them. Oh my goodness. That's harsh, considering. So when they're in the cabinet... Estimated life 2 hours. So when they're in the cabinet, does that mean they've got more life on them? Who knows? But if they don't even last a whole day, that is harsh. So I'll see how it goes. Whether that's something I wish to continue providing my customers. I think it's only a certain amount of time they can be out of the cabinet for. I think when they're in the cabinet, they're probably fine. I don't know whether they would last to a second day, though. Okay, let's make the filter coffee. Back to the side there. Okay, it will open up. I don't make the filter coffee. I put the ingredients in, but I don't make it until they come through, because as soon as I make it, that's when the temperature goes to where it's meant to be. So I guess you can have 6 of these at any time. So I'm hoping to sell pastries today. We'll see. Hello, Mr. Hulky kind of guy. You want a double espresso. You don't want anything else though. Okay, and you want to pay on card. I noticed that it's told me that I can make Americanos, but it hasn't actually put them on my list as such. I don't mind too much not having to make them, but that's a bit strange, isn't it? It was for here, eating in. A double espresso. I should really clear that out at the end of the night. That's kind of disgusting, isn't it? Beans are going low though. Might have to top those up in a minute. Don't forget to damp it. Okay. Espresso. Good job. Right, what do you want? You want an espresso and a donut cash. Thank you for your money, kind sir. So you want 16.50 change. It was eating in, wasn't it? Let's take that out. Why is there a dog barking? Hoping it's enough to do this one. Yeah, just about. Oh no, there is not. Okay, now there is. I'm glad that didn't muck it up running out of coffee, but I'll try not to do that in future. Oh, look at me, you're getting faster. Oh, we went a bit over. New recipe unlocked, latte. Check out the barista guide. But again, it's not on there, so... Okay, it's a double espresso. On card. Double espresso on card. Lovely. So... Are you eating in or taking away? You're eating in. Throw that in the bin. Double. I'm starting to get a rhythm now. Although I do still have people waiting, so that's not ideal. But I'm trying my best. Cup would help, right? Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, let's pop a lid on that one. And there we go. Did she want that to go? Because she just walked out with the tray. Did I mess that up? I might have done. That's how you lose your trays, people. I could have sworn she said eaten, but oh well. Right, so this one is definitely a to-go order. And you want one filter coffee medium. Medium filter coffee. Oh, I forgot. Is it card or cash? Card. You can come out to check, so that's quite nice. And you're definitely eating. No, you're to go. Okay. That's why we need to check this as part of that step. Right, so then 1 filter coffee medium. The filter coffee hasn't even been done yet. Wow. So let's get a medium cup out for it and a lid next to it. And we just got to wait for it. I should have put that on a while back, but then again, it might have been stale by now, so I don't know. It seems like the donuts and things seem okay once they're in the cabinet, so it's just a case, really, they've not got long before you need to deal with them. There's a gentleman behind this lady who's wanting, oh, a large filter coffee, so that should be quite easy to do once this is all done. Okay, so she's happy with that. So you want to pay cash for a filter coffee large. Cash. Wonderful. And you want $6 change. To go. I do feel like the lady that walked out with the tray probably did have like a to-go order. I just got it wrong. Okay. Espresso on card to go. Single espresso on card. To go order. So you need a bag there. Get the receipt. Put that on. Grab the porter thinger. Porter filter. Grab a single. Finding ways to make it quicker now, aren't I? Look at that. Look at me go. A lid on it. No one else wanted like donuts or anything. They were all asking for donuts and sandwiches yesterday, and now they're just like, no, don't want it. So 1 single espresso, eat in. Paying on card. Leaving the tables quite dirty at the moment, aren't I? No one seems to have complained about that yet, though. So I'll just not worry about that too much. While I'm still working out how to do this as quickly as possible. Yeah, definitely getting the hang of it now, aren't I? It's only taking me like over half an hour. Okay. Espresso on card. Already set to card, which is wonderful. And it's a to-go order. You just kind of check which order it is while the receipt comes out. Then got to throw that in the bin. Get that going. Get the little cup there. Get that on the tamper. Why does no one ever want filter coffee? It's so much easier. Mind you, the more I practice with the espressos, the easier they're going to get. Your double card. Oh, and that's the end of the day. There were 2 people waiting. So again, I'm going to serve 4 customers and I've got like a couple of ones that are unhappy. May as well chuck the coffee. Can I not? I can't chuck it in the evening, maybe? Or is the water thing in the way? Maybe I can't chuck it while it's fresh. No, I can. It was just that the water thing was in the way. Okay. So the next thing to check is, are the donuts and things going to be all stale tomorrow? And also why is the toilet paper and Clearox coming soon? More shelves, more flower pots, more tables, all coming soon. Milk carton. I'm not sure why I would need a milk carton. That'd probably be for the latte, I'm guessing. Do I need any more cups or filters? Let's check. I don't think I need any more donuts or anything. They all seem fine. And they don't seem to be going off in the cupboard, look. So if I take them out, they are fading. They've got 2 hours of life, but they seem to be okay as long as they are in there. So I'm not too worried about that. That seems okay. But again, we'll see in the morning about them. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's not showing up on the till for the new kind of... Ah, here we go. So what I'm offering is based on what's ticked. So the satisfaction with my double espressos and my filter coffee is not great, apparently. But people don't mind the espressos. Okay, well, I'm going to try and put the Americano in, and I'm going to try and do it if someone asks for it. I might regret that in the morning, but never mind. Let's begin a new day. Lovely. So I'm going to put out any cups I've got left. And then if it looks like I've not got enough, then I'll order some more, but I guess we take the trash to the big bin. And I'm definitely going to want some more lids, right? Here, lids. That's great. That's pretty full, so that's all okay. So I'll start my day, as I always do, by filling up the filter coffee. Even though only like 2 people wanted it yesterday. And everybody else was like, give me this really complicated double espresso. Give me Americano. La 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 la. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. So that's all nice. Let's take the filter out, put new filter in. So we're kind of using like 1 a day on the filters. It says that there's 50, but I think there's 10. I can put that to the side because there's other things we'll use that for. Put the water on. I like this time of the day because you get time to just prepare. It's chill and you don't have to worry about rushing. Okay, so that is basically just all ready to go, and that's what I want. And then I'll just put her on. The first person to order a filter coffee, I'll put that on and hope it lasts for the kind of rest of the day after that. The other thing that I could quickly do is clean that out and put that to the side of the grinder as well. I don't know who's going to ask for what. In fact, that should go in the grinder because I've already put the stuff into the filter. Okay, let's open. And we'll see if anyone comes around asking for Americanos. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just having a look at the Barista guide. I know, I should be serving customers, but I'm just having a quick look. At the snacks and things. So, like, I feel like probably these are not in the demo. rather than waiting for me to level up. I'm not certain though. So Americano medium card. Well, there we are. Medium Americano on a card. Huh? Americano medium on a card. Oh, hang on. Why is it double espresso on there? I didn't click that. Maybe I did. Okay. Are you eating in? Yes. Throw a little receipt on there. Right, let's start on this Americano then. So number one thing for that, I figure it's a single. I don't know whether you need double for the large or something. In fact, I'm going to have a look at the barista guide for that. I'm not certain, like, it didn't really tell me. Yeah, grind once or twice for double. I'm just going to do a single one and see if that works. And if it doesn't work, then I'll know that maybe I needed to grind a double or something. But I would figure it's just one. The first time you do anything is always going to be the slowest and the most working out. Okay, so it was a medium, so I know that. So espresso, just up to the very first little bit of line. Okay, and then hot water. Oh, got to move the cup. Okay. That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad going at all. Okay, so get that on the tray. The queue's huge though. But, you know, I've worked out a new drink, so I'm very happy with myself. Right, what do you want? An Americano and a sandwich. Okay. How did you want to pay on your card? Did you want to eat it? No. Okay, so I know what I'm doing now. More, anyway. A little bit more. So I want to go for a single. I want to put a medium cup under there. I want to tamp it. I always forget to put the tamper thing down. Oh, I hate that. That's going to happen a lot with the Americanos, I imagine. They end up taking the portafilter off instead of the other stuff. Instead of the cup, to move the cup. Okay, so that's that. And then you also wanted a sandwich. Now, if you... I figure I just throw it in the bag, right? Yeah, because I don't need to plate it. Okay, what do you want? Large Americano. How did you want to pay? God. Lost my mouse for a second there. And you want to eat in. Okay, so single. Right, this is the first time I think anyone's tried to do a large Americano, so I'm hoping that this will be okay. But it might be that the large ones need a double shot. So I will just have to see how it goes. maybe they will ask for a double espresso, a double Americano as well. That might be a thing. Oh. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. We'll throw that away. I'm pretty sure we needed to put a double in for a large. That's what I was worried about. So let's just do that and see if that works. Go in the bin. There just like wasn't enough coffee there for it, and it started to come out as stale coffee, which kind of makes me think the larger ones need a double shot. So let's try that then. Yeah, that worked. That's what I was kind of concerned about, but I was like, you know what? The game will tell me that I'm doing it wrong. If I try a single shot and it doesn't work, then I know what I've done wrong, don't I? Yay! So many people waiting. I'm so slow at this. Okay, so cash double espresso croissant. $31.50 change. You are eating in. World's largest queue here. Okay, let's start going with the espresso, but I can't worry about it. I can only do what I can do. Oh no, it was a croissant, wasn't it? Yeah, put it on a plate. Oh, I can't put it on a plate apparently. What on earth happened there? Yeah. Okay, so I've got one of those. Tamp it down. $30ml shot. Went a little bit over. And get a lid on it. So many people waiting. It doesn't even give the customers that fast, but it's just double espresso croissant. Okay, card. Let's put that on for a double. Now, were you eating or out? You were in. Always try and do something else while... They are waiting. I feel like I've done the wrong drink. No, I haven't. And it's the end of the day and everyone's walked off. So when I look at my end of day report, it's probably going to be dire because there's going to be like so many people that were unhappy with the day. Let's go and have a look. Oh, only one unhappy customer and 4 happy ones. So I guess one of them, I maybe mucked up the order or something. It wouldn't surprise me if I did because there's so much to do and I am getting so like boggled in my mind about it all, but it is quite fun. I made $111 worth of profit as well. The only thing I would say about all of this though is that like there's not much to buy. Oh, goodness me. Okay, well, we're going to have quite a bit of cleaning up to do, aren't we? Before we start the day. It seems, though, that I don't need to... Oh, yeah, see, I can just do that with the tray. Oh, okay, no, I need to put the tray down and take the plate off. Okay. But with the tray, I can just tip the cup off the tray into the bin. So that totally works. We must have served quite a lot of customers, or I just forgot to clear the tables yesterday or something. No, maybe we did serve quite a lot of customers. A few tips around the place, lovely. Don't mind a good tip. Clearly they were happy with me then. Some might have been unhappy with the wait time. I'm not really sure. But as much as there's a lot of complexity to what you're actually doing to serve the coffee, I'm not seeing a ton of complexity yet in the sort of the stuff that you open up and all of that sort of thing. And even looking at what there might be in future, it's only 3 more pastries. And then, you know, cleaning the tables. So you'll probably need like kitchen roll and a spray to clean down the tables. And then it looks like there'll be a few decoration pieces as well. But I feel like most of the game here is very much in the act of making the different drinks. I believe that maybe we can do lattes now. So I'm going to have a look at the barista guide for the lattes. Place the portafilter under the grinder. Grind once or twice for double. So again, it'll be medium and large. Use the tamper to press the ground coffee. Lock the portafilter in. Place the large or medium cup under the spout before brewing. Okay, fill with espresso. And then place a milk jug under the steam wand and fill it with cold milk. Hold E to steam the milk until it's hot and foamy. Pour steamed milk into the espresso cup to create your latte. Note, if a large latte is requested, select the double shot option before grinding. Hang on, does it say that on the Americano and I just didn't see? Totally should have just read that at the bottom, shouldn't I? Oh well. I bet there'll be people commenting and then I'll be like, yeah, I saw that now. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I just got to the bit now where you realized. Happens all the time. Right, so... that means I'm gonna need milk. So I'm just gonna go and watch the video for the latte. Because I want to see how the milk stuff is all done. Obviously, I know how to fill the coffee grinder. I know how to make the espresso, all of that stuff. Just want to see what the milk bit of it is like and what I need to actually do. Where the milk jug is stored. Looks like it's on top of the machine there. Making a medium one there by the looks of it. Oh, I see. So then we're going to be doing... it looks like there's 3 parts to this. So there's milk. I didn't quite manage to see, it's a little bit small. I didn't quite manage to see what all the parts were there, but I get the idea. So I was right about it being like a milk foamer. Milk cup warm. I don't know whether warm is right. Let's buy some milk then, shall we? And then we'll have a day where we make lattes. And once we've done that, I'll probably end the video there because I think that at that point we've pretty much seen everything the game has to offer. But it's definitely, like I say, a steep learning curve and there's a lot to learn to make these drinks. But I think I'm I'm a pro, but I'm a slow pro. I'm a slow pro at this. So I can do them and I've worked it all out, but I'm still a bit slow. So I filled that with milk. I don't know whether the milk needs to go like in the refrigeration cupboard or if it just stays out on the side or something. Like as far as I can tell, it just stays out on the side. I don't know whether it goes bad or something over time, but okay, well, we'll see. I guess that again, it's a case the game will let us know if it's wrong. Still got plenty of sandwiches, donuts, and croissants, so that's all fine. The cups all look well stocked. The filters, I've still got 8 left, so that's perfect. Right, so let's start with taking the filter out of the coffee machine. I'm putting a new one in. And turning on the tap. Grinding some beans. I already filled the milk jug up, so that's another thing I could do in the morning as well. Like I say, you want to be nice and prepared in the morning, because otherwise it'll be a nightmare. Even kind of with that, it's still a bit of a nightmare for me. Takes me a while to work it all out. Where did my water jug go? There it is. Oh, no, we already did the water. Okay, well, I could just sit there then with water in it. So, coffee... That is empty. This needs to be emptied out as well. And what I usually do is pop that in the grinder. It looks like I could do with putting some more beans in. Ah, the beans have run out. Let's order some more because I think I'm going to need more than that. And again, that's the nice thing about sort of arranging it all in the morning before the timer starts, is that then you don't have to worry about that sort of running out and you're like, ah, halfway through the day. Definitely use this time. Use the time at the end to clear up and the time at the beginning to get all your prep done. I'll see if I just do that, then that'll be closer to the bin, won't it? Great, I'm starting to learn, like I say, learn more efficient ways of doing it every single day. There's still a little bit left in that pack as well, so that's fine. Right, I think we're ready to go. Oh, hang on. Did I put lattes on the price list? I did not. And I should. People are really unhappy with, like, I don't know why their satisfaction is so low. I don't know whether that's something to do with how I make it or what. But I'll just pretend that they're all totally happy with my coffee. You know, I'm making good EXP and I'm getting tips, so I figure it can't be that bad, right? $15 for a latte, so at least we're charging them decent amount. I'm not sure I would pay $15 for a latte. I think coffees and drinks and things where I'm from, like about £3.50 to £4. Okay, so one large Americano and a sandwich cash. So large Americano, sandwich, cash. There's already someone else coming in. Good grief. And like I say, I'm just not going to worry about it if there's a queue. Because I just can't. Okay, did you want to eat it? No, you did not. You wanted a to-go order? I was worried the paper bags were running out then. And I hadn't ordered more. Right, so it was a large Americano. So we're going to want to do a double shot. And put in a large cup. So we're going up to 60 mil. There we are, 60 mil. Lovely. Okay, then we'll put that under the water. Get a lid on it. Pop it in the bag. And it was a sandwich, so... Oh no! The sandwiches are spoiled. Rats. I didn't realize that. I didn't know how long they would have. That's something that I feel like actually the game needs to sort out. Like, when they're in there, 24% stale, 40% fading. So when they're in there, maybe I need a bit more of a way of checking how long they've got before they spoil. But that's okay. I will go and order sandwiches. And maybe they'll come in time. And then I've got to clear out the whole thing. And I didn't know to check it. And that was my bad. So I guess all of that needs to be reordered. And yeah, that's not the greatest because they really didn't get eaten at all, did they? Probably because I'm not serving enough customers quickly enough. Things like this don't help though. They do not help. I've got to make room for these. There is actually room for them to go and then I can clear the rest out and on my own time. So just put some new donuts in. New sandwiches in. And new croissants in, and then I can maybe try and clear the cupboard out later. Man, it's stressy. But again, like there's only so many things that can go wrong, and once you've done all of those things, once you've done all of those things, then you're good, right? I'm so sorry that took so long. Okay, so what am I going to do with all of this? I have to individually put them all in the bin. Yeah, so that's something that I would probably get a handle on pretty soon as to how long I would have on each thing. So would they be fading? Would they, you know, are they completely stale? Like, I think the croissants and things, they're going to last a little longer still, but they might get bad by the end of the day. Not really sure. Okay, so what do you want? Croissant and a medium filter coffee. Wonderful. Let's get the filter coffee on. In the meantime, I'll... Oh, was it eaten? No, it was to go. Okay, so filter coffee, and it was cash. But yeah, there's such a lot that you've got to remember in this game. It's kind of crazy. The to-go bag and put the plate back away. Wanted a croissant. You can have one of the old stale ones. No, actually, no, that's just mean, isn't it? Oh man, that's looking kind of really gross. So I'm just gonna give you a new one. And then it was a medium filter coffee. I feel like I would be getting better. I feel like I'm making all my mistakes right now. And that I will start getting better as I go and learning things as I go and stuff. Snack matched. Extra EXP for that. Oh man, there's like a bin full of rubbish. There's like stale pastries everywhere. I'm just going to leave them in the cabinet for now because I've got a massive queue going out the door. Okay, so 1 espresso cash. Like I say, this is the last day I will do. I wanted to do lattes, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Because I just not asked for them. It was only an espresso, wasn't it? Yeah. You eating or are you... Yes. I don't know how I managed to put the receipts in such a bad place all the time. $30 of coffee. Yours done. Okay, what do you want now? So, filter coffee large sandwich. Cash. Sandwich, large filter coffee, cash. $26 change. You're eating out. To go. Receipt. Large cup. Filter coffee still fresh. Filter coffee's a lifesaver, isn't it? Getting a queue clear. That one there. Grab your sandwich out the cabinet, not one of the stale ones. Perfect. One large filter coffee. Cash. $16 change. Large filter coffee. I forgot whether it was in or out. I'll check that in a minute though. To go. Get the receipt on there. Get the coffee in the bag. Get a lid on it. There you go. Phew. What do you want? Double espresso cash. Getting towards 6 o'clock now though, so 10:50. And it is to go. Double. Put a little cup on there while it grinds. Tamp it. So we never got to do the latte, did we? Sad times. I don't know whether he'll wait for his, but it is the end of the day now, so the rest of the queue is gone. I'm managing to serve about 6 people a day. Wait, let me grab the cup. There we are. So I think maybe we'll need to do like one more day to get the latte done. The milk doesn't seem to go off, which is weird, but maybe I'll come back tomorrow morning and it'll all be curdled. I don't know. We'll see. So in the meantime, I need to kind of bin all these stale donuts and things. I sold a couple of sandwiches today, but like having all of these pastries here and they just don't sell is so bad. Oh, you can kind of visually see a little bit like how stale they're getting. They do start to look a bit off. So because those were bought today, I think they will be still good for tomorrow. But I think they don't last much longer than that. So let's get on my bike. I'll do one more day, and if we manage to get a latte done, that's great. If we don't, then that's great too. Everyone was happy. Everyone was happy. We made $55 of profit. had to buy a few things, and honestly I do think that the pastries are kind of eating into our profit a little bit because I have to change them all around. And it's $27 for like a box of 6 donuts. And like one donut sells for $5. Sorry, $4. No, $9. So I have to sell like 3 donuts to break. Sorry, $10.50 for the donuts. So I have to sell like 3 donuts to break even. And I'm not even necessarily selling that many. So the customers are happy with that, but it's like, oh, man, I'm wasting so much. So I feel like maybe the game makers could consider making these a little bit more long lasting or something, or just making the customers want them a bit more, because at the moment it's a bit rough. Okay, so let's start the day the way we always start the day. I'm making some coffee. Filter in, get the water in. Grind the beans. I will clean any tables that weren't cleaned. Looks like there was one. Coffee in there. Back to the side. I'm getting my little routine going, aren't I, in the morning? It's lovely. I've got all of my pastries and things. They look like they're actually still fairly fresh, so that's great. It probably does. It's probably 2 or 3 days. So I've sold 2 sandwiches. I've sold 1 of the croissants, and I've sold none of the donuts. So I probably made myself about $30, and I probably have spent about $90. It's not great. It's really not great. I need to get faster somehow at doing this before, so I can serve more customers, so I can get more pastries gone. But it's going to be a bit of a thing. So, okay. That is all good. I'm wondering whether to start the filter machine like as soon as I open. Whether that will last all day. I'm not really certain on that one. Not 100%. Is there anything else I need to do before I start? It looks like we've got enough milk, enough cups. I think we have enough lids. Yeah, I'll wing it on the lids, I think. Plates. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I'll see if anyone wants a latte. Maybe I should have just like, if not, what I'll do, if no one wants a latte today, what I will do is I'll go through to the morning tomorrow and I will just make a latte. I'll just ignore everybody else and I'll just make a latte just so you can see how it's done. All right, so you want a filter coffee and a croissant. To go. It was large and it was card. Okay. Large filter coffee and a croissant by card. And it should, oh, we already put a to-go bag up there. I'm getting all ahead of myself. Large cup. Croissant. I wonder whether maybe like I might have left the door open to the cabinet and that might have made things go off quicker. I'm not certain on that one though. Again, it's certain things that I would probably experiment with. Right, that's yours done. Lovely. Right. Filter coffee medium, croissant card. Croissant, medium filter. Card. Eat in. The receipt is missing. Man. I just want everything nowadays, don't they? Oh, here we are. Medium latte and a croissant. Cash. Right, so medium latte. Croissant. Once we've done this, then we have seen everything. So I don't care how long this takes. And your to-go order. Get the receipt on there. Let's not forget the receipt this time. All right then. So for a latte medium, we're going to want 1 shot of espresso. I'll chuck a croissant in the bag at the same time. Okay. And we're going to want to tamp that down. Then we're going to want to grab a medium cup. Switch recipe because we want a latte. So it's going to be this much espresso. Then we're going to want to get this milk jug out. And we're going to just want to put milk in. Up to the line, and then we're going to foam the milk. Oh dear, we overdid that. Ah, what's going on there then? Foaming milk. There we are. This milk foaming does not seem to be working. So I'm going to go back to barista school and just have a look at the foaming part of it. Place a milk jug, hold heat to steam the milk is hot. Oh, maybe I need to do... Alright, I might need to throw the whole thing out. I'm just going to practice steaming milk, okay? So I'm just going to put more milk into here. I think it needs to be full. And then I can steam it. Oh yeah, there we are. 64 degrees. That hasn't worked at all. Status foam available. So I feel like what I need to do is have that foamy milk ready. And I need to just remake the espresso side of it. And as with everything in this game, once you know what you're doing, you're fine. But sometimes working it out takes a little bit more. That. Oh, okay. I got a little bit flustered there and forgot to tamp it. So let's just throw that back away. Medium cup. I remember to tamp it this time. I'm ignoring the queue, ignoring the customers as much as I can because they will just make me feel stressed. And I'm trying to learn a thing here. So what I should probably do I don't know if it allows me to or not, but is to try a tester of any new ones at the very beginning. All right, let's have a look at this. The milk is still warm and foam is available. So let's just see how this goes. No, so it's still saying like, yeah, okay. Back to Barista school again. I will get this right. Hold E to steam the milk until it's hot and slightly foamy. I don't get it. It says hold E, so maybe I needed to hold E more on the milk. I'm definitely getting the milk wrong. The queue is out the door right now. All right, let's hold it under here and just see how that goes. That says it's warm and foamy. So I don't know why I'm struggling with this so much. I will try one more. And it might get to the end of the day. And if it does, then I'm just going to spend the morning practicing these until I get it right. And then you guys will know how to do it. Okay, so let's put the cup there. Make the espresso. So I'm fine at this, and I was fine with the Americano and everything. Okay, so now we've got this milk. Apparently needs to be steamy. It's overheated. Coffee content looking good. Well, I'm going to serve that to the customer like that with no foam, but I don't know how to do the foam right now. So that kind of sucks. Oh, it's nearly the end of the day. I'm going to wait for the end of the day. Okay. So I'm not going to worry about all the queue people and everything like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to practice and see if I can work out how to make a latte. So the first thing we're going to do is have a watch of the video again. And just see what they do with the milk. Obviously all this bit I'm good. I'm fine with. But I didn't know like what they meant with the milk. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Make the espresso. La, 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 la. Great. Fill up the jug. Steam the milk. That bit at the end was just hard to make head or tail of. And it's the bit that's probably the most darned important bit. I think I might need to put it back under there. Whatever's left of it might need to go back under. But it's so quick. Fill up the jug. Steam the milk. Put it in. Oh, does it need to be under there the whole time? And was I taking it off? I think that might be what it was. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so yeah, that's steamy then. Oh, that's all it was, I think. the second the customers were gone, I was absolutely fine. And that's what I think I should do going forward if I do get this game and there's like more going on. So let's just try and properly make it. So I've got water filter. We got the coffee. Fills it up with espresso. Oop. Now then. What I'm not sure about. Also, it goes way over. I still think of that as milk. Let me just see. That's hot water. There's nothing more that I can steam milk, hot water, or espresso. So I am not certain how to... Still not certain how to get foam. I'll watch it one more time, but it was far too fast to show you how to do foam. It's just saying, hold E to steam the milk until it's hot and slightly foamy. Pour steamed milk into the espresso cup to create your latte. So I'm really not certain how to get that little bit of foam at the top. Steamed milk. It's getting steamed. Yeah, still no clue. No clue. It says foam available. And then when I'm... Oh, right click to add foam. Ah, we got it. That was, I knew I was missing a trick. That was the trick I was missing. I need more milk though. All right, so let's get that under there. I think I might be able to make it now. Especially if I make a medium one. Okay, let's throw that out. So that was all that was going wrong there. I'm hoping to end this video with a successful latte. Yeah, I nearly did that. Don't worry, I didn't. So that's, of course, why it looked so easy from the Barista guide. But it didn't, like, say in the list, like, right-click to do the foam. Although, probably I should have been able to see, but it might have been helpful to put that in there because it's just something you don't really think. Come on, let me get the cup, please. Right, so that's hot and steamy. Remember, you've got to, like, the milk, let go probably about here. Yeah. And then right-click to add some foam. We maybe slightly overdid the foam there, but look, we've got the top on it and everything. We did 5 ml too much foam and 5 ml too much under milk, but that is a completed latte. And you can give that to the customer, or I can just use it to toast myself. But I'll probably just put it in the bin. So there we are. That's how to make a latte. At least you guys now know that. Because through my pain, you have learned how to make the latte. So that is pretty much everything. We have sold every kind of coffee. We've done the filter coffee, the espresso, the double espresso, the Americano, and the latte. And we sold all of the different pastries. And we've played around with the pricing, adding things in, that sort of thing. We've cleaned tables, we've collected tips, we've taken delivery orders. In fact, you know what I haven't done? I haven't cleaned. We never wash up in this. We just put the dirty plates back. That's how it works. So I'm just going to clean up and then end the day. And then I think that's where we're going to leave it. So let's end the day. There we are. We only sold 2 customers worth. And one was unhappy with what they got. And that's basically because I couldn't make a latte. So I made sure I could make a latte. So if we had a latte the next day, I would know exactly how to make it, which is great. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more stuff like this, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.